Welcome back to Theresthattarot. Welcome to July. Hi. Last but least, last but not least, last. So let's jump in, Aquarius. Last but not least, the microphone's not working. Hey, Keish. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. I think we're there. Your earplug came out. Thank y'all. I finally did something to my hair. Your earplug came out. All right, we're good. Here we go. Aquarius, we're finally here. Your first message is if you have been experiencing any financial issues, any health issues, or just being in a pissy mood, all of the above is getting better in July. And it could have something to do with you speaking your mind. It could have something to do with you, I don't know, saying what it is that you need to say. What do white horses represent? I just want to see something. I feel like everything matters, so hold on. Anything that comes to me in these readings, somebody doesn't want to waste your time, especially if they already feel like you think that they are wasting your time. They don't want you to look at them like that. Symbolism or spiritual meaning. Let's see. The white horse holds a rich spiritual symbolism across various cultures and religions, predominantly representing purity, nobility, freedom, and divine power, often associated with good fortune, hope, and transformation. It is a powerful symbol of many traditions, including Buddhism, Hinduism, and Christianity. Did I not say y'all's money was about to get better? Health, just overall. Hey, Sean. Hey, everybody. You live on White Horse Road, named after my great 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 grandfather. Is crazy. Is crazy. Hey, Miss Ebony. Hey, Emo. Come through, Aquarius. Because I was gonna say you're riding in on your white horse, but that actually means more than I thought it was about to mean. Because you're coming out of darkness too. God has literally saved you from something. So this should be a month where y'all are like, y'all need to be grateful, honey, because it looked dark back there where you came from. You could be like really easily triggered because of the things that you just overcome. Or if you feel like you're going through it now, just know that it's about to get better, right? But it was black back there, like not as in black being a bad thing, but as in like smoke. You know, it was like some of y'all may experience like a lot of supernatural stuff, or maybe you did for the first time and you like, I don't want to do that again. Cause I'm hearing the further, where things don't really make sense in this reality. That's what y'all may feel like y'all have gone through, or you could have experienced something like that for real. Like some of y'all may have a sixth sense, and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for all of that. If this isn't about spirituality, this is y'all are going through a really dark time in your life. And there's something, it's like I don't want to finish it because some of y'all could be black, okay? And you don't like the fact that negativity is associated with that color. You can't really get to one doesn't exist without the other, if that makes any sense. And even the quote unquote dark times are followed by good times normally. It's giving trouble don't last always. It's giving balance, really. It's really giving balance. Y'all are not afraid of this. I don't feel like this was something that you guys were actually afraid of. I think you found appreciation in those times because either you always known that God was with you, or it's like you look at things as an opportunity versus something that, like, you know what I mean, took you down. And I feel like that's why y'all look young and why life always turns around in a positive way for you. If this isn't how you've always been, this is like the vibe at this point, right? If you didn't always know, because not everybody knows that God is with them all the time, baby. When God showed up, you hopped right on that horse and rode right up out of that dark time in your life. And I'm here for that. I mean, we're only one card down, 7 minutes in. And you're not going back. You're not looking back. You don't want to reconnect. You don't want to reconcile. What the hell happened? You leaving is the happiest thing you've ever done for yourself. Because what you're leaving behind was clearly, somebody's very triggered by this. What you're leaving behind is clearly like, it's like it was low vibrational and it had you broke. Like something had you broke. I feel like your energy wasn't right. You're coming into, this is crazy. This is some beautiful energy that you're coming into, Aquarius. I'm hearing kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Emotional fulfillment, just feeling happy. Like there's nothing happened today. It's just I woke up and I'm happy. I was happy yesterday and I'm gonna be happy tomorrow. Because you feel more in control of your life. Especially, it's like if y'all been sick, baby, ain't nothing like when you get your health back, when you get back right. And that's what it's like. Imagine being sick, shut in, you in the bed, you can't move, or something is hurting on you, and then you finally get freed from that pain. Don't nothing make you appreciate life like being healed, you know? So this is going to be a very fortunate time for you guys, and I'm so happy for y'all. But I feel like this is really breaking somebody else's heart. I don't know if it's that you doing good is breaking their heart or without them is breaking their heart. I feel like it's more without them. Okay? Somebody wish they had you right now, right now, right now, right now. Somebody's ready to compromise with you. Your relationships are going to be tested. Friendships specifically in July, Aquarius. Are you telling somebody this? A lot of y'all got options, and you're going to be letting someone in particular know that you're about to go explore them. I don't see you really asking for permission. It's more of a heads up for someone that I'm about to do this. I think we should see other people. You've probably already been kind of prepping them for this. Like, let's just vibe. Like you've been keeping it light with this person. And boy, oh boy, they're like, what? They're becoming like really addicted to you. They're hearing gossip about you moving on. And they're like, damn, I really should have listened to my heart on this one. You're going to see how much, I don't know if they were holding back because, why were they holding back? Is this you feeling like this about somebody or them you? Take it how it resonates. For some of y'all, this could be one way. For others of you, it could be another. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Somebody is trying to get you in a bed to see if you really mean that. You know what I mean? This is somebody who doesn't care about. Is this somebody new that I'm picking up on now, though? Ugh. And what about the other person I'm picking up on? This is the one that you're walking away from. So there's someone new and there's someone else. Someone that's been there. I don't want to say someone old, but someone who's already been around. With this new person, you don't really trust them. So you're kind of like in fight or flight mode. But I feel like it's more so because you're not over this situation. Because you're like walking away from something that it's like giving up on it, losing hope in it, in them. And then like simultaneously there's this other situation going on that you're really not ready for, is what this looks like. Because you got your defenses up. You're ready to quit. Okay, you are ready to like give up. You're still in this energy of waiting and moving on. But I feel like you're open to it at least, but you're hurt at the same time. If this ain't you, this is how somebody is feeling when it comes to you, or like who's moving on from you or something like that. The other person, they know. What do they know? You be dealing with a Virgo. They know deep down that, is that about a third party? They know deep down that this is it. You know, that it's not about a third party, because I'm not seeing one. But I mean, maybe this ain't a third party. This is like you just broke up today and then tomorrow. Have you already been dealing with this other person? I just don't understand. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that you were dealing with someone else, but there is someone else here. But it's not giving like that it was a third party situation. Anyway, the pre-existing person, they feel like sometimes when you're really tuned in with yourself, some people this is stronger than others. For me, that shit is incredibly burdensome. But when something terrible is about to happen, I start to grieve like way before that shit happens. Like I react to it before it happens. Y'all could experience something like that, or this person is hitting them. I don't even know if they've received the news from you yet, but it's already hitting them that damn, this is about to be over. Like we're really disconnected or disconnecting. With this newer situation over here, you may even be being honest with yourself. Like, I really don't even have enough to give to that situation to entertain it because of where I am emotionally. Somebody knows this, and it's giving she knows. She knows this. She knows the one that you've already been dealing with. She knows this. The other one, damn, this is crazy. This newish person, they're a very happy person. This is somebody who's very content in their life. It's given that they're good to go, like especially emotionally. This is a happy person. They know too. If you are stuck in the middle, both of them know. If you deal with women, she knows mean they know, because it's two of them. Okay, so I don't know what you got going on, Aquarius, but yeah. So let's just see here. Upright for new, reverse for old. This new person likes you. It feels like this is like one of those connections where it's like it's new, but it feels old. It feels like you've known this person. Like y'all could have clicked, or y'all could click immediately. Um, and they could be. It feels inconvenient. You know, it feels like, oh, or maybe this surprises you. Yeah, this person comes in like a wrecking ball. Like it may feel like ironic. Like, why now? Like, this is one of the things where if you already in a situation, you're looking at God like, really? Now you bring somebody along that I really like? Why would you do this now? Sometimes we don't move until we have to. Okay. This it could be one of those situations. Like something could be making you like, I need to make a decision. Or, I need to change some things in my life. Um you and this new person are protected though. Ooh, somebody that is not working out with. This could be a Taurus or a Libra. I also got Gemini and Scorpio here. Um, this person is like, is this like an attack? This person got a lot to say. If it's not like a full on attack, like your ex trying to attack y'all while y'all out on a date or something like that, this is like you never hit the end of it with this person. Like I don't know what the hell is this. Somebody's make. I feel like you're making the healthier choice. But everything is showing up as you're making this healthy choice. Like your ex, I don't know if your ex is a snake. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God. I'm not saying that this person's a bad person, but I am saying that if you've been struggling financially, your health, your mood, you just feel like you're low vibrational, it's because of someone that's been in your life who they present like an angel. They present like, you know, they just can take up and fly and fly away. You know what I mean? And but this person's a snake, and they're the reason why you've been struggling. I feel like this person, the person from before, they're trying to kind of come up with excuses for why things have been the way that they've been with them. So if life got worse with this person, it's like they're wanting you to be patient with them. What is this person trying to hide from you? Because that's what it sounds like. This person could be very codependent. You're wanting to drop this. Something has been a burden for you. There's something about driving too with this person. Or perhaps if you're like a man, they didn't let you drive. This is somebody who doesn't let you be a man. Okay. Um, Not to them anyway. I mean, if you're a man, you're a man. But not every woman is going to let you be that in their life, in y'all's relationship. So, you're just ready to dump it. And I feel like your 10 of cups, your wish fulfillment is on the other side of this. This is what I'm picking up in your energy. And because this person is showing up as somebody you can't trust, but also someone who's dependent on you, but also someone is just not working. It's a lot that doesn't work here. They worry about y'all a lot. They worry that things are failing. But this new person, you feel like this could quickly become your everything if they haven't already. Or that's what the new situation, it has potential. Like, you know how you feel like you're never going to move on from somebody? This is the kind of energy where you look up and you forgot all about that shit. That's what it's given. I feel like with the old situation, you're keeping it light. I feel like you're kind of easing your way out of something. You're just tired. You're just tired. You could be telling the new person, or one second. Right now, this new person, okay. So if this new person, if they know what you got going on, then they're kind of like keeping their distance. They don't have a whole lot of, they're keeping it, how can I say this? They're protecting themselves from you right now because it's like, if you decide to turn around, then I won't have unpacked. You know what I mean? This is someone who doesn't want to unpack. They like you, but it's just someone that doesn't want to unpack in your life if they're not going to be there long, or if you still stuck on somebody else. Like, this is someone who is, they're giving you your space to, because there's like that, I don't want to say preliminary, but there's like it's like you break up and then there's this maybe 2-3 month up to 6 month, depending on how long the relationship is or was, there's this period where we need to see what you're gonna do. Are you gonna relapse? Are you ready to move on? Like, are you for real? So this person, they're not, I don't want to say they're not stupid, but they got a little experience under their belt. So they're not they give you your space. Thank you so much, Ace of Aquarius, for the $4.99. Mm-hmm. And honestly, this new person, they really wish that things were different. Like, they wish that they had met you at a more convenient time for y'all to just fall in love and, you know. But this old person, I don't want to say old person, they are manifesting you, honey. And I feel like this is where you change the game. Because something, you haven't had peace. You haven't been able to rest in a certain situation. Something about rest could really be important here. Sometimes I feel like there's a lot that she don't do. I feel like you are dealing with two women in this reading anyway. I'm not saying you're dealing with them simultaneously, but there's two people here. And wait a minute. Is this so? Sometimes you don't know why you and someone are arguing. You don't know why things get the way that they get. You know, there's some relationships where you're like, why are you acting like this? Why are you better yet? I got a perfect example. I've dealt with one where nothing happened. It was like a regular Tuesday. You know, I'm flying back home from, a work trip. But for some reason, once I get home from this particular work trip, you crashing out. Like, I'm on, where you at? Where you at? I'm on the way home. Where are you at? Did you cook already or did you make reservations? Like, I'm in normal mode, you know what I'm saying? But he's like freaking out. And for some of y'all, this could be a woman, take it how it resonate. But like, I just remember him freaking out. And, he was in another city at the time. And so, I'm getting in town. My girlfriend was like, hey, come over for a drink. Thank you so much, Nasia. Um, my girlfriend across the street asked me to come over for a drink. So I was like, cool, I'll come over for a drink. And so I'm on the phone with him, like all the way, because my friend lives across the street. So I'm walking across the street and I'm on the phone with him and all the way up into the door. And I was like, all right, I'll call you back. I'm at such and such house. I'm at K house. Hey, K, thank you. I'm at K house. We got to chill, whatever. Mind you, he knows K. We all done hung out. He know K. He know where K house at. He even heard her voice when I walked in the house. Long story short, he calls me 7 times while I'm at K's house. So this is a long story short. He ended up like cheating on me, and he was freaking out about it. His conscience was catching up to him, all kind of shit. And God ended up telling me what the hell was going on, like verbally. I heard God speak in this situation and save me from this man's darkness because boy, the things that I found out. So when God wants you somewhere else, oh, he'll speak up. He'll speak up. It might be them 3 little birds sitting outside the doorstep. It might be you hear his voice like out loud, like I did, scared shit out of me. Because there wasn't nobody else in the house and he was asleep at the time. So who was that? It may be a child, because sometimes children say shit. It's like spirit possessed them real quick, and then they say some shit that's like, what did you just say? And just spill all the tea. It might be a television show or a song that says the craziest lyrics like that fit your situation just perfectly. It could be a tarot card reader. But God gonna get his message to you. Period. So I feel like something like that is happening with you and the pre-existing relationship. Okay, listen to your heart. And like I said, with this new situation, all this gossip that's going on about the past and whoever this other person is, what's your advice? Because Aquarius, this shit crazy as hell. You are being guided away from someone in July, period. And towards someone else, or someone is coming in as like a catalyst. It happens like that sometimes. It's not that somebody's like, I'm not picking up on a home wrecker. I'm picking up on someone who kind of sees you. This could be a friend, but their presence in your life is necessary right now. And it doesn't matter what people think. What people think about this person, or what people think about the decision that you make in July, or what people think about your life. It matters what God is doing. Jesus was the bad person. They put him on the cross. Okay? So whether somebody views you as a cheater or views this person as a homewrecker or however, that's not the situation I'm picking up on in this reading. And I would tell you the would, because y'all reason be off the chain. All right, but I'm not picking up on that in this one. Someone is becoming addicted to you because they are losing you. It's crazy as hell, y'all. I don't get stuff like this all the time. It literally happened during this reading. What is going on, Sean? And it's so pleasant what's happening. This new situation, or just this new energy that you're coming into. Let me see something. I'm gonna tell you something, Aquarius. You're being guided to somebody that you will spend a very long time with. Like, this is not. We need to talk. We need to talk like about a lot of stuff. Oh, let's get some wine and talk. Oh, I'm so serious. Like, ooh, I be needing some advice sometimes. Ooh, girl. I feel like this is somebody that's gonna be around. I mean, it's given like. It feels like euphoria with this new person. Like, this is when things align. This is when things really align. And I'm happy for you, Aquarius. I don't know. I feel like, it may look to some that, I feel like the way that this is going to look on the surface or to the community or something like that, as if you've done something wrong. But God moves the pieces around whenever he sees fit. And sometimes when our time is spent in a certain cycle with a certain person, sometimes God, like, I told you that's not what I had you on. Not for that long. I had you in this place for this amount of time. Y'all the ones tried to make it a lifetime thing. I didn't say that. And so whatever happens on the other end, it's like, this wasn't the plan. Our human selves, our emotions, our ego, our attachment issues. I don't want to say issues, but our ego. Our ego wants to attach, but that's not what God set up that situation for. I wanted you to bring life into the world with that person. But this person is who you're going to build a legacy with. Shit happens, okay? It happens like that. Sometimes, I don't want to say any kid is not supposed to be here, but I do feel like we can do a whole lot out of alignment and try to make it sound. It's like, if the piano isn't tuned, darling, it doesn't matter what song you play. It doesn't matter if you play the scales, the regular scales, the chromatic scales, the whatever scales, it's still gonna be flat. What are you gonna do? And y'all have been playing an untuned piano for a long time with somebody. There's a new alliance coming into your life. Look at this. I know you can't see that because it's white where the white. Anyway. Oh my God, I love this. You about to have your last something with somebody, whether it's the last dance, the last call of alcohol, the last song. I don't know. It sounds sad, but I feel like this is about to be one of the happiest periods of your life. And with whoever you're coming into alignment with, you gotta just trust the process. I see y'all having a lot of fun together. You never know. You'll be sitting there feeling bad for leaving somebody behind, not knowing that they was betraying you. Even if it wasn't like outright, you know, I don't know, sleeping with your brother or some shit, but they could have been betraying you in a way where they were keeping you from a life that you envisioned. And it's not that, I don't know. You kind of know when somebody's not for you. You know when you're forcing it. Okay. There's so many warning signs along the way that, am I forcing this? Am I doing too much? Because when love comes in for real, it's like this feeling. You're just having a good time with another human being, and there's no expectations, and you don't feel like you need to control that person, and you don't, your ego is not there to play. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but I feel like it's been a lot of push and pull, like a lot of emotional instability. It's like I'm hearing fire and water, but I don't know. The fire and water signs, I've never been with a water sign where it was like, oh my God. We never actually made it to being in a relationship. I am a fire sign, but I'm also a Cancer moon and rising. I'm Aries, what is it? Aries sun and Venus, Cancer moon and rising. But my Cancer and my Aries be like, they do not agree with each other. I get along with water signs, but I've never been in a relationship with water signs. So this is like whatever your, who are we on? Aquarius. I do get along with Aquarius though. Y'all are the only water sign. You're an air sign. So what the hell is going on? Do y'all have water in y'all chart? I just completely feel like I lost myself just then. But are y'all trying to deal with a water sign? Because y'all the air sign. Some of y'all need to deal with a fire sign. What is going on? You said I'm telling on you? Y'all met somebody new. It's over for the next person. Y'all are the water barrier. That's why maybe that's why I felt like y'all were a water sign. But Aquarius has always been my soulmate. I don't know what it is. That man from Greenbrook, from Greenbook. I'm sorry I keep obsessing about him. It's just the energy. The only person I've ever like, you know, John. What's his name, girl? I don't know his. I don't want to find out his name because when I fangirl, bitch, I done built a whole life in my head with you, and I don't want. I don't want to be in a place of limerence because I don't even know if I ever meet that man. And he's married, so it's out of the question anyway. He's an Aquarius. Thank you. He's an Aquarius. I was saying all that to say he's an Aquarius. Like the epitome of Aquarius to me. Like, I don't know. Just perfectly made. You keep meeting earth signs. I don't know what it is about earth signs. They love me. Maybe it's the water. Because I feel like water and earth go together. Water and air. Think about it. What do water and air do? Hurricane. Hurricanes, scary ass tornadoes on top of the freaking ocean. Have you ever been at the beach and seen them motherfuckers connect? And you're like, whoa, we're still here. Like, wasn't this supposed to be a warning before that shit happened? You know? And so, yeah. But when you think of fire and air, that could be bad too. But it also fuels it. It fuels it. And when you think of water and earth, what does water do to earth? It breaks it down. So I feel like earth signs have soft spots for water signs and air fuels fire. So that's just my theory. I've always gotten along with air signs more. Aquarius more so. Me and Geminis be clicked in. We be locked in as friends. I don't know about romance. You said, how about air and air? I think Geminis belong with Libras because I don't know. I think Gemini and Libra is locked in. Besties, twinning, and I think they do better with each other than others. You know, they understand. And I feel like they would like, don't be mad at me if you're a Gemini or a Libra, but like how other people feel like they flake out on them. It's like if they do it to each other, maybe it just like neutralizes. That'd be my thoughts. I don't know. But Aquarius and Aries, Aquarius and even Leo, I see that sometimes, but I don't know. Actually, I take that back. I feel like Leos are good with Tauruses. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's the fixed energy. But yeah. You are not going to get mixed signals from this new person. I just feel like no matter what the sign of this new person is, it matches. It's going to be like, you know, the missing puzzle piece. It's going to feel natural. Um, You've been experiencing a lot of mixed, unclear signs. Even the fact that somebody has been playing both sides. Because a lot of times when a person is super paranoid that you're cheating on them, guess what? They're probably cheating on you. Or they just open to that. And I don't know. It's just, I just see you and someone and coming together and spreading a lot of positivity. Or this person spreading a lot of positivity to you. And it's really making you think, this is somebody who, if you give them your heart, they will hold on to it. They're not gonna like try to fuck you over. So they really think you the coldest. Ooh. You gonna have a friend that tests your patience this month too. I don't know what that's about. What about this friendship? Heavy passion and mental connection. They just make you melt. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. What about this friendship? Is it the old person that we talking about? Maybe this is somebody that you will go way back with. Is the friendship and it's two different situations? Yeah, you have to break up with your past. There's a friend and there's a lover. And this new situation, oh my God. You are not going to want to thank you, pretty brown missus. You are not going to want. This is the type of thing where it's like, let's say you get a new job and it's a 7-figure job. It's a high 6-figure job. Or hell, if you come from the dirt, it's a 6-figure job, period. You're not going to fuck this up. This is how you're going to feel about this situation. You're going to feel like, this is like when you're like, me? And you start straightening up your damn shirt, you know what I'm saying? Fixing yourself because this don't come around a lot. This is the type of thing that make you cut off everybody else. Period. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces or a cusper. You're done with the past. Who is this friend? Just so we know. This could be a Leo or a Libra. You could have already kind of broke up with this friend. This is the type of friend that knew your person was. This is like the friend that knows your person is cheating and don't say nothing to you. I don't know. It's something like that. It's like for me, this ain't a friend. This is a foe. I feel like this is a foe. Or this is one of those situations where I'm not saying they didn't mess with your person, but okay. I seen this dude on the internet. I don't know who he was, but you know how you scrolling and then somebody starts saying something, you like, And you don't hear men say this a lot, but he was like, anybody who cheats on their wife, that ain't somebody who's gonna be loyal to me as a friend. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you cheat on the person who got your life in their hands for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Your kids, your money, you know what I'm saying? If you would risk something that's so big and that's so hard to get out of and that's so just wrapped up all in your shit. It's like if you steal from your boss, so you just willing to risk your whole livelihood for what? It's weird. Like it's a disloyal energy. And I'm not saying, oh, you're a terrible person if you've ever cheated on anybody. Everybody make mistakes. But when it becomes when it becomes your character, I ain't trying to fuck with you. I'm not trying to be too close to you. Because in some cases, if you do it to them, you do it to me. In other cases, and I feel like this is a particular case with your situation because it looked like God is kind of pushing you out of the way. It's like, well, if you don't believe me, then I'll show you what you could have, and then I'll let you make the decision. Because I feel like the new person is also like, I ain't fucking with it if it ain't clean. You know what I mean? So it's giving there some distance between you and someone new. It's just crazy, y'all. But I'm just saying, you're being shown some things about the people in your life, a friend in particular, and a lover. There's a lot that's being uncovered in the month of July, and I'd listen if I was you. That's crazy that Broken Clocks just started playing. The title, I don't know, what is this song about? What is that song about? I don't feel like reading this lyrics. Anyway, um, there's a choice that you need to make, period, Aquarius. And I see you withdrawing so that you can be clear, okay? So that you can be very clear because there is a spark and you can't put that shit out, but you also can't enjoy it until you do what you need to do. And that's just what it is. Take it day by day. Don't be, don't put too much pressure on yourself because the new person ain't putting no pressure on you no way. But I feel like what's gonna feel like pressure is this new person. They're not going to stick around. They will move on. Six of Swords. They will move on. I mean, I'm not saying they won't think about you and stuff like that. They'll think about the connection, but this is not someone who's going to be like, I'll be your side person. I don't see that happening at all. Okay. This new person respect themselves. But it's given like you can have family with this past person. There's money, there's ties involved. There's ties involved. And they're like, did you forget that you love me? Yeah, this person's trying to remind you that you love them. I don't know. Is it too late though? Because the truth is, I think you in love with somebody else, or you about to be. This past person, I'm telling you, baby, you might feel like your past person was just so great. Or you just couldn't understand, like, why is it like this? This person like variety. Okay. This is somebody who used to having a way. And they could have been doing that on your watch. And when God comes in and it's like, oh hell no, it's because God saw this person out here acting single. Okay, while you thought they were so amazing, I feel like there was a limerence here. I don't know why I'm getting that, but limerence will have you. It's like a deep state of infatuation, and it will have you building a world with a person in your mind that doesn't exist in real life. Okay. We've all been there. We've all been deeply infatuated with someone. We've all made a fool out of ourselves in some way or another for somebody. They could be have a lot of money. They could be very beautiful or super handsome. They're so charming. They have perfect teeth. It's something that made you say, I trust this person. I'm taking the way that this person looks, or I'm taking the way that this person makes, how can I say this? Not makes me feel, but how I feel about this person and the world that I built and the opinion that I built about this person in my mind, and I'm making it a fact. And I'm just gonna keep adding on to that and adding on to that and adding on to that. And I feel like that is what's being broken down. And you're realizing I don't even know if I fuck with this person like that. You know, not to say that you hate them, but I feel like you have been spread thin. Okay. And it sucks when you think, damn, I really put a lot of stock into you and you was cheating. But the signs were there already. You were just stuck in that state of infatuation with this person. And sometimes it's like, let's say this is a very beautiful woman. sometimes it's natural. We think that people are trustworthy just because they're attractive, and that ain't true. It's just not. Like, that's why when the beautiful woman at the receptionist desk, she's probably the biggest bitch on the planet. She's probably cheating on her husband or whatever. She's probably stealing from the company, but because she's beautiful and she got big titties, that's the one. So pretty privilege is a very, very, very real thing. Now, if you're very attractive, I don't want you to be ashamed of that, and I do want you to use it to your advantage, but I don't want you to use it in a nefarious way. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with looking good. Okay, because it does open doors. It does. Unfortunately, even here on YouTube, whenever I spruce it up a little bit, I get more views. It is what it is. You have to work with the world that we live in. Okay, work it. But this is somebody who is used to working you, and that ain't it. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So somebody getting knocked down a peg. Okay, they thought they was too cute to be good to you, and that's not it. When in reality, this person didn't even really feel like they was on your level. And sometimes when people feel insecure about you, they will try to knock you down. Like, let's say you the finest, you the coldest, you the like, you really are that, and this person know that shit. They will try to knock you down and make you feel like you not. They will try to knock you down. So if you know you fine as hell, you know it's big, you know it's every, and somebody just purposely tries to make you feel like less than, that bitch is jealous. All right. They don't want you to see how fine you are because they don't want you to leave they broke ass. They ain't gotta be broke, but it's just like the insecure. Whoever this person is insecure, and you're being woke up. All right, you are that. All right. If you need to feel good about yourself, call the Aries. Okay, I will hype you up. Okay. One thing an Aries will do is make you feel good about yourself. Okay, and it don't take nothing off of us to make you feel good. Like, you need an Aries friend. Keep it light, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do them. Even if you wanted to, that would be good too, trust me. But it's just like, we like making people feel good because we don't like negativity. Are you kidding me? I want you to feel good so we can have a good time. When you feel good, I feel good. The vibe is right. Everything, we can have a good time. Oh, it's so crazy that I was. Should I say that? Let me see something. The song Kevin's Heart could I am y'all's Aries friend here. That is very true. Um some of y'all fine as hell, okay? I feel like I'm talking to a man. You making my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you making me um you can have whatever you want, to be honest. And I feel like somebody was trying to make you feel like you wasn't that. And I am here to tell you that you are, okay? And if you look anything like the man on Green Book, I get so sad when I think about him. If you are poised and you just look like you smell like Jesus. Fuck these hoes. They jealous and they feel like they can't compete. They can't have you unless they make you feel like you ain't that. And again, I'm here to tell you that you are. You say you feel so bad for her and I wish I could help, but nobody can force people to leave. She needs to do it herself. It'd be like that. He's so fine. I think I'm gonna talk about him for the rest of the year. Oh my God. Maybe we'll manifest him and we'll meet. No, he's married. He's married. Forget it. Forget it. Let's move on. Let's sit, y'all. You say your Aries sister has been abusive to you all your life. And most recent Aries man I met. was mean as fuck to you. May God bless me with an evolved Aries friend and a devolved. Maybe I don't know no low vibrational Aries. All the Aries I've ever met. ah, I say one of my calmest relationships was with the Aries. Even though I didn't feel like we were meant to be like long term, because I don't know. I just feel like the same sign. Well, that's boring. We shouldn't be with each other. But I don't know. I always felt pretty safe with him. You said they're double minded. I'll speak for myself. I don't know about other Aries, because sometimes we can get biased and we think everybody like us, and it's not the case because we all still have charts. Your sun might be in Aries, but your moon is somewhere toxic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Or it's like depending on the placements, it could make you toxic because I don't feel like any of the signs are toxic necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? It's like some people like sugar in their grits, some people like salt. It just depends, you know. So yeah. You said you're an Aquarius with the Aries moon and rising. What is that like? I bet that's like you be coming up with all kind of ideas, huh? You like the littest one in the room, but also the most mysterious. Because I feel like Aquarius and Aries like each other because I don't know. I have no idea. It's always such a surreal experience that I have with Aquarius. I've had some Aquarius that liked me because they felt like I was naive. um, I've had some, I don't know, y'all can become kind of obsessive if you're not like in your high vibration or whatever. But it's always like a good time. Like we always have a really great time together. Aries moon is wild. I don't know what that's about. I have a Cancer moon, so I'm like the mom. But the Aries in me just wants to have fun. Well, I'm an Aries Venus, so I love like an Aries, but I nurture and I come off, I guess, like a Cancer because your rising sign is more like how you come off, how you present to the world, or something like that, child. Oh, you said, wow. Yeah. So, what were you a Pisces moon? I love Pisces. Maybe I'm biased because my first child is a Pisces. No, I don't have biological children. I'm talking about my niece. I don't have any children yet, but I feel like I have all of the right placements to be an excellent mother. So we'll see. But I love y'all. I've enjoyed the chit chat. I will be shuffling and preparing for our weekly. You love Pisces men. Your only child is a Pisces. They're really sweet. Oh my God, they're very sweet guys. But I don't know. I feel like in your energy, you can bring the best out of people. It just depends on how you are. Because I never really experienced the worst of men, you know, unless I try to leave. Then, woo, it's terrible. That's only really happened one time, too. Everybody else had self control. All right. So, thank you, Nah. Anytime. This is what we're here to do. So, yeah. Thank you, Heather. I love y'all. Um, and I'll see y'all in about an hour. So, ciao. Thank you, Sean.